Good morning, everybody. Happy Caturday. Wanted to send a quick message from the gang. As you can see, Mama Maggie is giving everybody baths. And that is one of Maggie's kids, Gandalf, drinking water there. And inside with Maggie is Stanley and Chunk, who's Phoebe's kids, but they adopted Maggie. And then Gigi is in there too. And Crash is doing good. She's behind the maroon tub there in her sleeping spot. And that's Willow sleeping on the back of the counter, on the couch, I mean. And there's Mr. Sylvester. Hey, buddy. What you doing? And Miss Finn is watching out the window. One of the neighbors is mowing the lawn. Bless you, Gandalf. So she's watching to see what they're doing. See, we've had a little bit of a rough week, right? Right, Sylvester? We had given everybody their deworming medicine, and unfortunately, Loki did not do so hot on it. We're still not sure if he had just a reaction to the medicine itself, or if maybe his parasites were a little more rough than everybody else's. But we almost lost him. So he's okay, though. He's sleeping inside. He lost a lot of weight, though. Poor little thing is all scrawny looking. But the good news is he's eating solid food, and the upset stomach issues have died down. They gave him some anti-nausea medicine, so he stopped throwing up. And now we're just getting him on more and more solid food. What did help was I changed their kitten canned food. I was giving them the regular Fancy Feast kitten, which I think has milk in it. And that seemed to have a pretty bad effect, particularly for him, but everybody else too. They kind of made things kind of messy. So I wound up changing to Fancy Feast has another kitten food that does not have the milk in it. I think it's called Gourmet Naturals or something. It's a little pricey, but they love it, and it's fixing all those issues. So little by little, everybody is getting back on track. The litter box training continues. They are still a little messy, but every day it gets a little better. Mama helps. Some of them just don't get it. I've got to have a conversation with Crash, because Crash doesn't understand the pee concept. She's got the poop down, right, Gandalf? Right, Gandalf? Say, Crash understands you got to poop in the box, but she doesn't understand that you pee there, too. So we got to have a conversation with her about that. But Gandalf is a good boy. He's done everything right. Yeah. So we'll go in and check on Loki just to see how he's doing. I think he's going to be okay. It was really touch and go there for a while. I was pretty worried about him. And he's still not great, but at least his front half filled out. Now I'm just waiting for his back half to fill out. His poor little back legs. They're little tiny scrawny looking back legs. So another food that the vet suggested, there's a Purina 1 Plus, I think it's called, kitten formula. It's supposed to be very high in protein, so they're eating that instead of the regular kitten chow, and that seems to be helping Loki a lot. His back legs are starting to get a little bit of muscle tone back now. They're not just skin and bones, because he was really scary looking. It frightened me how fast he lost weight. I really thought I was going to lose him. But it shows you the parasites, how fast they take on between the ear mites and the worms. They can take a kitten out in less than a week, it seemed like. He went from vibrant and healthy to almost dead. And some of that was the reaction to the medicine. because his stomach went absolutely crazy. Stanley had gotten very sick too, but I don't know if you can see him in there. Stanley is 100% back to normal. He's wonderful now. So now we're just concentrating on Loki. Loki seemed to get the worst of it for whatever reason. Hi, Ooh, we gotta clean your eyeballs, Gandalf. We gotta clean your eyeballs. You're all crusty. Yeah. And you've been fighting with your sister, and she scratched you. I can see that. Alright, we'll clean you up after the... We'll clean you up, don't worry. We got eye drops for that. We got eye drops for that. Now everybody's favorite game is kick them in the face. Right? So we got scratched eyeballs all over the place. I feel like all I do is wipe butts and wipe eyeballs. There's Mama Maggie. Say all we do is clean butts and eyeballs. She's going to go check on Crash because Crash has been sleeping for a long time. And there goes Chunk. Chunk's like, hey, wait for me. Good job, Chunk. Chunk's learning how to clean himself. I think he's finally going to start cleaning himself because he got sick of me cleaning him. Because he gets a case of mud butt. Sometimes that's what I call it, is mud butt when they have a blowout. Because they're still nursing, so, like, not to be gross, like, trigger warning for anybody grossed out about poop talk. But when they're still nursing and they're transitioning to completely solid food, it can get pretty nasty. Sometimes they have a blowout, you know, they have the solid food and things go pretty good, and then they nurse and nurse and nurse a lot, and everything just gets kind of gross. And they get what I call mud butt, which is where they have like a blowout and it's all stuck in their fur and it's smelly and disgusting. And so when that happens, I just grab them and I throw them under the faucet on their back, you know, butt up. And I get the water about lukewarm. I don't use soap or anything like that because I don't want them to lick something that could make them sick. In extreme cases of mud butt, like Loki was getting because he had diarrhea real bad, I used a little tiny bit of Dawn. I just got the Dawn liquid detergent, like the kind they use to get the oil off baby ducks and stuff like that. They're just regular Dawn. No scents or anything like that. And I put just a little tiny bit in there to make some suds, and I just sat his butt down in it. And he seemed to do pretty good. Well, hi there, Chunk. The chunky monkey. See, we need to put drops in your eye, too. Don't we? Yeah, we do. Hi, chunky monkey. Chunky's okay. He lost some weight, but he's doing okay. Yeah, so you guys had a pretty rough round with worms, didn't you? They was mean old worms. But we got them. So I dunk their butt in some lukewarm water with a little bit of Dawn. And I use that if I have to. I don't really soap them up in it so much because I don't want them to lick it and get sick. But I'll put a little bit up. What are you doing? No, you can't come up and sit on me because your butt is still wet because I had to wash your mud butt this morning. So, no. You can't sit on me till you dry your butt. Bless you. But I don't use the soap very often because it can damage their skin in the long run. So, usually I just rinse them out in lukewarm water, which they're not happy about, but they can't walk around with poop stuck to their butt either, right? Ow, 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 ow. Say, I can't sit with shorts on because you guys have murder mittens again for claws. So, we'll go down the hall and see where Loki is. Last I heard, oh, good boy, Stanley. See, Stanley's got the litter box down, too. He gets it. He knows what's up. Let's go see if Loki is still down my never-ending hallway here. And he was in my bedroom. Boing. There he is. We gotta wash the bed today. The sheets, anyway. And the comforter. And there's our poor little sicky Loki. Yeah. Poor little sicky Loki. Yeah, I know. Tell everybody how bad you feel, honey. It's okay, though. You're getting better. Yeah, you are. You're getting better. Yeah. This is actually an improvement. He actually put some weight back on, believe it or not. He was really bad shape. But he's on the better side of it now. He's coming out of it. So I think we're okay. Hopefully we don't lose him, but I think he's getting out of the danger zone now. Poor little kid. So poor little kid, we gave you the medicine to help you get rid of the worms that were trying to kill you, and then the medicine tried to kill you. Poor little guy. But she's getting better. And there's Miss Finn. Right, Finny Foo? Finny's just hanging out. Okay, we'll let Loki go back to sleep. Sleeping is important. He needs rest to get better. Right? Right, Sylvester? Yeah, so he needs rest to get better. And I think that's it. I don't see Mama. I don't know where Mama Phoebe went. She's here somewhere. Mama Phoebe's here somewhere. I don't know where, though. Well, there's a little Stanley. Going over to drink some water. And everybody else is having quiet time. Is Gigi sleepy? Sleepy Gigi? In her little playpen? Yeah. That's Mama Maggie. So everybody's all good. There's Willow. And we just wish you guys all have a good week. So you made it through the week, right? Alex is sleeping in the closet. That's where he is. And we hope everybody has a good... That's all my boxes I gotta throw out. My trash. And Chunky Monkey. Eating solid food like a big boy. Good job. With Stanley. Right, Foo-Foo Finny? What you think, Foo-Foo? Yeah. And say we hope everybody has a good week, right, Miss Finn? And we will see you guys later. Okay. Yeah. Okay then.